What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So you saw the thumbnail and the title. We're talking everyday wear. Great men's fragrances to wear every day. Nothing overcomplicated. They're straight. They're to the point. They're easy to understand. They smell good. They're highly versatile. Most of these perform really well. Most of these are pretty damn affordable too. So kind of checks all of the boxes. So if you're looking for something new to just kind of grab and go and rock throughout your day for everything, I think I've got some great choices here. So stay tuned. Modern woody aromatic made with soft, sensual, synthetic woods, basically is what it comes down to. Icy super, cashmere wood, stuff like that. But it just works. A modern woody aromatic at its finest is Dior Homme 2020. Dior Homme 2020 just works. It's kind of a poster child for this topic. Now, again, not the most natural smell. Cashmere wood, cashmeran, whichever, tomato, icy super. They're soft, relatively warm woods, but they're not the most natural smelling. Still smells good up close though. Out in the air smells great. You get around 8 hours of longevity out of this, which is most work days. Some people may get even more than that. Not a screamer off the skin, but if you're moderate with the sprays, it's a less is more kind of fragrance. You spray a little bit more. With projection, you get a little bit more. But this is definitely one that you can dress up, dress down, works in all seasons. It's not too heavy for the heat, and it's not too light for the cold. It's just, like I said, kind of the poster child. I'm sure I'll put it in the thumbnail. It's Dior Homme 2020. Next, we've got a 2024 release from Mancera that's kind of a hybrid. Now, what do I mean? Like, there's elements of the style of Bulgari's Tiger. There's elements of the style of Ganymede. Ooh, I said Ganymede. Some of you know, it's like, wow, that's really metallic and green and a little like, yeah, a little bit of that is here. The citrus is not the same. I believe it's like yuzu or something like that instead of spiced grapefruit. But Mancera Amberful brings elements of both to the fold to create something I think that's better than either. Yeah, I said that. You Tiger fans, you Ganymede fans, that's how I feel about this fragrance. You may not agree. But then again, you might. If you've never tried this, before, you may fall in love with it. Great performer. Definitely well above 8 hours of longevity. It's citric. It's very woodsy and green. It's a touch metallic and spicy. It's not over the top with either of those, though there are supportive, spiced metallic accords. But very woodsy, green, and citric, aromatic, a touch of earthy. Does not have that lactonic feel that Ganymede can have. It's just an absolutely beautiful fragrance. I think this is some of Pierre Montal's best work from making kind of a standalone do-it-all fragrance that you'll get out. Like I said, you get elements of these fragrances, but, inspired by either, a little bit of a reach, honestly. A clone of nothing, but relatable, easy to like and understand, masculine, a bit more mature. It's not as playful as some of the newer stuff these days. Just smells really good. It's actually, for a great daily wear fragrance, it's rather interesting. It's a beautiful fragrance, and I strongly suggest you try it. It's Mancera's Amberful. A DNA that's tried and true is Terre d'Hermès, and one that I think you just can't go wrong with would be Terre d'Hermès Parfum. Great everyday wear. I think the citrus is actually a bit more enhanced here versus the Eau de Toilette. Very redundant to the Eau de Toilette. The Eau de Toilette's a fresher fragrance. This is slightly heavier. You get a bit more earthiness out of this one. It's a little bit more woodsy. Like, the base notes are a bit heavier, but the citrus, I find, is just about as bright, if not a little bit juicier, honestly, because of the higher oil concentration. This is outstanding. When it comes to the baseline DNA of the fragrances in the Terre d'Hermès line that smell the most like the original, with, kind of like Eau Intense Vetiver, which is kind of the funkiest, earthiest of the bunch. Eau Givray, which is kind of a twist, relates to the DNA, but all about some grapefruit, basically. Bright citrus. Never tried Eau Très Fresh. Eau de Parfum Intense is kind of a bit of a departure with that Lava Rock, but gorgeous. One of my favorite releases this year. But mainly, between the EDT and the Parfum, I would take this 10 out of 10 times. You can get a 75 ml like this, especially testers, because its cap's irrelevant, because, of course, the tester comes with a cap. It just twists up and down. You can get these for a really good price. Very masculine, very professional, without over the top serious levels of maturity to where like younger fellas can't wear it and not feel like their dad. No, you're not going to have that situation here. And then the same thing goes with the other side of the coin with the elder gentleman. It's not a youthful, playful scent where you're going to feel like this is too young of a fragrance for me. Because I know that's a thing for some. I don't really think there's much of an age range. I think there's mature levels to a fragrance. I think there's youthful levels to a fragrance. And this falls perfectly in the middle. A great daily wear signature scent that's got great performance. It's kind of difficult. It's so transparent to get it to focus with such a busy background. But see if I can try one more time before we move on. It's Terre Parfum. Now, I know what some will say in the comments, and no, I don't have the Eau de Parfum yet. It is en route. The PR company for Ralph Lauren did reach out, so I do have one of those PR packages that comes with the hat that you're seeing everybody feature. I do have one coming. I'll try it eventually, but Polo 67, the Eau de Toilette, last year's designer release at the recording of this, 2024 release. It's a great fragrance. They got a lot to live up to here because of the versatility of this fragrance. The woodiness of it, the vetiver is a touch earthy, very fruity, aromatic at the top, but not like over the top playful pineapple. But no, it does not smell like a Ventus. It's really good. It's really good. Not a very spicy fragrance or anything like that. It's more of a citrus aromatic, woody fragrance, more fruity aromatic because I do get the pineapple more than anything else. It's a slightly more acidic, fruity smell than just like juicy sweet. It's really, really good. This is super easy to like. This is like quintessential Ralph Lauren Polo. Like this is more Polo of a Polo fragrance than any other Polo fragrance. And if you're familiar with the Polo Blue line, the red line, the greens, Polo blacks, if you're familiar with the body of work overall, and you've smelled this, I can't imagine you not agreeing with me. Their Colognes script that they like to put on their hoodies and crew necks and stuff, being the print on the front, it just, like I said, poster child, quintessential Polo of all polos. So again, the EDP's got a lot to live up to. I've been avoiding opinions, so don't tell me in the comments. I'm trying to stay as blind as I can. I've never looked at the notes or anything like that. So sooner than later, we'll be discussing it here on the channel. But for now, if you haven't tried Polo 67, get out to a Dillard's or Macy's, wherever, check it out, and buy it online because you can save some money. Because this is a fantastic daily wear fragrance that'll definitely get you some compliments. Above average performance, not a beast. It's Polo 67. For around 30 bucks, this is as bargain bang for your buck as a Blue fragrance gets. And it's not over the top, super synthetic, shower gel, aquatic, sweet. Pretty well rounded. Woody aromatic, green elements here. It's fresh and citric. A little bit of geranium here. Adds to the heart, gives it a little bit of depth and character without being minty. It is Rochas L'homme. Above average performance. A modern blue that's not quite like a lot of modern blues because it's not over the top synthetic. It doesn't have all those elements I was talking about. It's not super sweet. It's not a very powdery fragrance. It's more of a classic aromatic fougere style minus the spice. Because most vintage style, classical style aromatic fougères have some green spicy elements to them, more of a barbershop kind of feel. This, not so much. The only sweetness I would say is maybe the geranium comes across a touch sweet. Aside from that, there's a greener feel to it, a little bit of like a juniper berry aromatic hit, more so than just like loads of lavender. So it's not a real soapy fragrance. Just smells really good. The quality here is decent. It's not over the top synthetic and kind of scratchy and chemical smelling, but also not supernatural at the same time. It falls in the middle where it should be, and even at that, you would think this would be, if I was to let you blind smell this, I doubt you would guess you could buy this fragrance for $30. It's basically the moral of this story. It's true bang for your buck, signature scent worthy daily wear stuff. Again, not too heavy for the heat, not too light for the cold, and it performs really well. You can dress it up, you can dress it down. It is from Rochas. This is Rochas L'homme. So I apologize for the exposure going up and down. I like to use the natural light to my advantage as best I can. I don't have any extra lighting on, so every time a cloud passes over the sun, we lose some exposure, and then when the sun comes out more, we get bright exposure. Happens a lot in my videos. But kind of a fruity reimagining of a classic. We're talking Fahrenheit's DNA. It's not over the top petroleum smelling, not super leather, but this fruity apple at the top really gives it this slight playful edge, but it's very much a suit and tie fragrance at the same time. It's a suit manufacturing brand. It's Brioni, but this is Brioni Eau de Parfum. A lot like to talk about the character of the intense. I love the Eclat for its freshness. Essentials a beautiful green twist. We have a leather flanker as well with suave, very animalic, spicy leather fragrance. But this, the original DNA, the best everyday option. Whether you wear a t-shirt every day or a suit and tie, like the namesake Brioni, I mean, that's the label that goes in their suit jackets. This works. This works. This is above average performance as well. The quality here is actually pretty good. You can get this fragrance, a 60 ml bottle like this, around $40-ish. 100 ml is like $50, $60 range. Something like that, like in the $40 to $60 price point, depending on bottle size. It's like really, really good. Like I said, more of a fruity, softer reimagining, like a more modern twist on Dior Fahrenheit. It's relatable. It's not one-to-one. I would not call it a Fahrenheit clone, but there's inspiration here. There's elements of it. And I think it's more wearable, honestly, especially in the modern day. So maybe something you've overlooked and never given a shot that you might want to try. It's Brioni Eau de Parfum. Now here's one that's kind of their Aventus. It's kind of like it. It's a black raspberry note from what I remember. A little leather forward. You know, Aventus has a leathery smell, but it's not a leather fragrance. There's no leather notes or accords in there. This is really good. It's also got a freshwater aquatic smell with, it's like a water birch or something like that. It's to where it's got the light smokiness, but it's also a freshwater aquatic with leather and tart fruits. It's their best fragrance from Tumi, 19 Degree. I really think it's their best fragrance. Yeah, the luggage brand, Tumi, for those of you not familiar. They make some seriously good fragrances. They have a distinctive cap design. See that red line? Twist it. Cap comes off. Really good atomizer. They all have the red atomizer head. Good atomizer. Been a little bit since I've smelled it. This needs to go in my rotation ASAP. Shit. Oh, man. God, that's good. God, that's good. It's been a little while since I've worn it. Highly rated. The first time I smelled it, I gave it a 9 out of 10 first impressions rating. This is great. Above average longevity. The quality here is really good. It's better than I would say at least half of the fragrances in this video. Strongly encourage you try this one. Again, elements of Aventus, but it's not Aventus. Not an Aventus clone. I'm sure there's some inspiration here, but definitely not. This is their Aventus. Just like Cedrat Boisé is Mancera's Aventus, but it doesn't smell like Aventus. Does the same job though. Dress it up, dress it down. Signature scent. Modern day masculine stuff. Man, this is a home run. Definitely give this one a shot if you've never tried it, if it interests you. Tumi 19 Degree. Next is an affordable option from a high-end luxury car manufacturer. I've featured this one many times over the years of this channel. It's juicy grapefruit with a soft leather and woody vetiver. It's super versatile. It's almost like if Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue was more of a leather fragrance than an aquatic. Like there's kind of a relation here to that profile. It's Bentley Momentum Unlimited. This is so good. This light blue juice color. Got that diamond plate. It's plastic, but that diamond plate look to it. This is a really good fragrance. Another one like 6, 7, 8 hours if you're lucky. A little bit of ambroxan. Adds some freshness. That modern twist doesn't really give a shower gel smell, but it kind of lifts all of the notes in the profile. Kind of really help it pop off of the skin more than anything else. Again, it's mainly, the main things I get from it is grapefruit. This kind of grapefruit lemon smell. A soft, supple, like designer luxury leather goods, leather accord, like brown leather purse, brand new leather seats in a Bentley, you know, stuff like that. Like sitting in a Continental, that leather smell, and sitting in a new one on the showroom. And some of you like, how would you, I used to sell luxury vehicles. I've sold Bentleys when I worked at a privately owned Mercedes dealer. Yes, I'm familiar with the actual smell. Because I get it. If you're not familiar with me and my history, you're probably like, what the hell, he's talking shit. No, I've sold some exotic shit in the past. Long before I was full-time on YouTube, I sold luxury vehicles. But with that said, You wouldn't think you could get something with Bentley on the name for like $35. And it's pretty damn good. It's not a niche fragrance. It's designer level stuff, but hidden gem cheapy designer level stuff. Bentley of all things, right? Yeah. That good. Something to get away with every day. Definitely has plenty of freshness for the heat and enough depth for the cooler weather. It's Bentley Momentum Unlimited. I featured this one not that long ago in a spring all budget list. It's damn good. It's still my favorite version of Ralph's Club. Ralph's Club Parfum, because I think it's the most versatile. Yes, I know a lot of people will argue about how beautiful the elixir is, but I think it's a very dressy fragrance. As far as a great everyday wear, I think this is superior to the original. The original's great. It's basically just lavender and woods, true woody aromatic right there. But this has some depth. The woodiness comes across a touch smoky. There's a hint of spice in the backdrop, while still being that same lavendin aromatic with the vetiver and woods and all that good stuff. That base DNA is still here, just built upon, and just a little bit better, honestly. Man, that smells good. Another modern woody aromatic that just works. Youthful, but not a juvenile teenager kind of scent like some would believe. It's not super sweet and playful and fruity or anything like that. It just smells really good. From young men to distinguished elder gentlemen, you can totally enjoy this one every day. It screams off the skin for about 30 minutes to an hour, then it sits a bit closer, but you get great longevity out of it. I get around 7 to 8 hours every time I wear it. It's just not a really loud fragrance. It's a less is more fragrance. Great for business professionals. Great for those out in the heat every day. I mean, you can wear anything outdoors, but yeah, this is definitely a good one. Still my favorite version of Ralph's Club. Another hitter from Ralph Lauren, Ralph's Club Parfum. And last but not least, in my opinion, the king of the modern day designer blue fragrance, until further notice, until Chanel decides to give me another flanker. It can't be dethroned. I think the only thing that can dethrone Bleu de Chanel Parfum would be a Bleu de Chanel elixir, or there was a rumor of a L'Exclusif. Sure, I'll take it, Chanel, yeah, please. Because this is that good. Speaking of Isoe Super Cashmeran, some of the similar woody elements to this are here with a warm sandalwood, a lemon zest at the top, a light smoky incense accord, like a lot of the elements from Bleu de Chanel, just warmer woods enhanced. Slightly higher oil concentration. It's a robust blue fragrance. It's a true business professionals blue. This is suit and tie blue, but you can totally rock this with a t-shirt as well. Oversized workout kill crew tee, like I'm wearing right now to go to the gym in a little while. Totally work. I'm not wearing this to the gym. I think it deserves more respect than that. But you can totally wear it to the gym if you really wanted to. I think it does anything and everything. When I first got this, I was wearing it in the Houston, Texas heat, in and out at that Mercedes dealer that I was talking about, you know, in and out on the lot, sweating your ass off in the Houston, Texas heat, you know. Totally works fine, because I know a lot of people don't look at this as a summer fragrance, but this is 100% a year-round, everyday signature scent. Dress up, dress down, date night, business professionals, casual wear, you name it, it will excel at it. Hence why I call it the king of the blue fragrance mountain, especially in the designer realm. In my opinion, there's none better. A less is more fragrance, though. Great longevity, but it's not loud. If you're looking for something to scream off of you, this ain't it. It trails and it lasts. Bleu de Chanel Parfum. That's the 10 that I had for you today. I appreciate you guys spending a little bit of time with me here today watching this video. If you want to check any of these out, I will have them linked down in the video description by their name. Most of that will be through Fragrance Buy, as well as the YouTube shopping affiliate network with places like Joma Shop, Fragrance Net, and such. Certain retailers, depending on the deals and stock availability. So if you want to check anything out, that's there for you. But of course, you don't have to make any purchases to watch my videos. I just appreciate you spending some time with me, like I said before. So thank you very, very much. Make sure to like and subscribe before you leave the video. We'll see you on the next one.